What's going on, YouTube world? It's your girl Kimberly. So I'm not stressed out today, but I had to make a video. Like, it was driving me totally insane not to make this video. The reason why is because I just finished watching Crips and Bloods Made in America on Netflix. If you have not seen it, please watch it. Please watch it. I'm a very educated person, very intelligent. My vision is great. So the movie did not highlight anything that was new to me, but it made me say, it's time to make another video. Because I talk about this stuff all the time, and it needs to be said again and just put out there once again. Let's talk about current racism in the year 2015. Let's talk about current slavery in the year 2015. But before we get all technical and you think, I don't want to watch this video, she's about to just start talking about how bad black people had it and how hard black people have it, I don't want to watch it. Well, yeah, you will. Trust me. Because I'm talking to every single white person in America right now. And I'm also talking to every single black person in America right now today. Current racism, current slavery has always been here. Let's try this again. Slavery and racism has never been in the past. And I'll explain to you why. Let's just start out something really, really basic, okay? Let's just start off with terminology. The slums, the ghetto, black men are lazy, black fathers don't take care of their kids, black women are loud, black women, when they speak loudly, they are aggressive. You can't trust black people are violent. The projects, slums, the ghetto, animals, violent, criminals, thugs, hoodlums. I mean, whatever terminology you could think of that you have heard that represents, in your mind, a black person. Just think about all those words. None of those words were created by black people. Let me say it again. Every single thing that disrespects or disregards black people was not created by black people. Why would black men walk around and say, hey, guess what? Let's all get together, pass it on to other black men that we're lazy, that we're violent, that we don't want to take care of our families. We want to live in these units stacked high upon one another called the projects. Yeah, let's call it the projects. That sounds like a great name. Let's live in these areas where there's no grocery stores. We'll create a whole society. We want to live near liquor stores and parks that our kids can't play at. We want to live in an area where there's trash on the streets, where there's, violence in the street, where, it's almost normal to live in a slummy type of method, a slummy type of way, or a bad, quote unquote, bad neighborhood. No. Let's do this. Let's call it the ghetto. Yeah. Black people really created that terminology. Black people really created this whole perception, this whole aroma that society, especially white society, has about them. It wasn't created by black people. Black people, current date and time, you are to blame for current society, racism. The reason why is because you've taken words such as nigger. Let's listen to what I just said. The word nigger, Nigger, white Euro-Americans spelled the word, pronounced the word, created the word to disregard, disrespect, and break down a black man. A darker skinned black man has a problem with a lighter skinned black man. A darker skinned black woman is jealous or has a problem with a lighter skinned black woman. Why would we? Genetically speaking, why would we? We did not create this self-inner hate amongst our own race. It was created through slavery. It was created by white people. It was not created in us when we were born. Black children, if you went to the hospital and a black woman was sitting next in the waiting room, and a white woman was sitting next to her in the waiting room, and they're both pregnant, about to give birth. They go in, they both give birth. All the children will come out beautiful babies. So do you think that these babies are automatically, the black baby is the dumb baby? That the black baby walks around talking in a different language than just normal baby babble? But the white baby comes out speaking intelligent, and the baby sounds like the baby went to Harvard, and the baby's going to be this. And are you kidding me? Society, from slavery, from the Jim Crow laws, were created to demoralize, to segregate emotionally and physically black people. Black people did not create this format of hate for themselves. Current black people, not all, there is the rappers, society of younger black men that I hold 2,000% responsible for current slavery. Again, the word nigger. You know what it means. I just explained to you what it means. So you want to change the spelling of it to make it more appropriate? The word was used to destroy your fathers, your grandfathers, your uncles, your mothers, your aunts, your great aunts, your great grandmother. But you're going to take a word and change the spelling to make it just seem more appropriate? The word should have never been brought into current society whatsoever. And while you rappers went out and you put this word into your albums and you made it seem like your CDs and all of this, oh, this is the new word. Yeah, let's just rap and this is what we are. We thugs and we gangsters and we live in a ghetto. And we come from this ghetto and we come from this and this is what we are, nigga. That was going to be acceptable? Do you know how many black people cannot stand that word? Let me say it again. White society, listen up. Other black people, listen up. The word nigger, regardless of how you spell it, there are plenty of black people, such as myself, that do not use the word. I don't care how you spell it. Do not like the word, don't want the word anywhere around them, and do not approve of you using the word. So why would you think that that's okay? It's never been okay. Black people using the N-word, white people using the N-word, any human being using the N-word, regardless of how you spell it, it has never and will never be okay. Never. These other terminologies used to destroy black people were, again, not created by black people. Why would black people walk around again and say, let's create this whole thought process that destroys us as an entire race? The black race is the only race, majority, that is the most hated, well-known race in America. Do you know how many other races there are out there? I can't even name all the actual races, all the nationalities in the world. But the black race, African Americans, seems to be on everybody's list. I don't care if you go to Europe. I don't care if you go to Russia. I don't care if you go down the street in St. Louis, Chicago, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, wherever you go, you're going to get the same type of disregard toward black people nationwide. And we didn't create that. That did not come from us. White people think that black people are aggressive, violent, lazy, inefficient, uneducated, not well spoken. But that didn't come from us. That's not who we are. So you take what your forefathers did and what you still do as a white society and try to make it seem as though that's how all black people are. That's how they are. Well, if you grew up in a neighborhood or a community or a time where every little kid went to school, but you were told you couldn't go to school because you're black. You were told you can't shop over here because you're black. You were told that you couldn't walk down this street because you're black. You tell me how broad your experiences in life would be. You tell me how educated you would be if you were restricted from normacy. Real racism, real slavery, current racism, current slavery, not created by black people, enhanced, reiterated, almost rejuvenated by black people in the year 2015 and several years before, but never accepted by all black people. When we go to the store, we want to go shopping, we want to spend our money, we want to go to the mall, hang out at the mall. We want to drive whatever Range Rover Sport, whatever Bugatti, whatever we want to drive, Toyota FJ Cruiser, we want to drive whatever we want to drive because we have the right to do that. So why is it that when we walk down the street, you looking at us, grabbing your purse, you're looking at us, reaching for your cell phone as if just because it's a black man coming, something's going to happen. Just because it's a group of black females coming, something's going to happen. Maybe black people that walk down the street and they see white people, groups of white people, maybe we should grab our purses. Maybe we should grab our cell phones. Because your race, the white race, Euro-Americans, are the ones, the original thugs, thieves, robbers, racists, molesters, murderers, not black people. So maybe we should start grabbing our purses. Maybe we should be in fear of what you may or may not do. We're not the original thugs. We're not the original gangsters. We're not. So why do you have this automatic fear of us? You created this aroma of negativity around black people. Black people didn't create that at all. And it bothers me so much. And I was talking to a young man the other day about it, and he was just like, wow, man, you know what? That's how I feel. I feel like no matter where I go, I'm looked at. No matter what I do, it's evaluated when I'm in an open area where I'm white people or where there's other races at. And I say, you shouldn't feel like that. You're an intelligent, this man is smart, outgoing, funny as heck, handsome, hands down, too young for mama, handsome black man. So why should he feel less than or feel like he doesn't have the right to go, do, and say whatever he wants to? He didn't create this ignorance around him. This was created before him. He didn't have anything to do with that. And it's not even who he is. I know thousands of intelligent, outgoing, funny fathers, mothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, black people that all they want to do is be black workers, humans, Americans, fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, and cousins in America. Leave us alone, white society. We don't look for you for your approval on anything we do because we don't need it. We didn't need it decades before you came and raped and robbed and stole, and we don't need it now. Racism lives on, and it's disgusting. Stop the hate.